Hello and welcome back to the University of Washington's Office of Student Veteran Life D&D Vets Play Thursday, even though it's Wednesday. This is our Thursday group here playing a little pre-Thanksgiving game. I'm your host and DM, Brandon, and directly below me, that's our group cleric, KD, playing the character Panacea. Below her, we have Milo playing the warlock Varian. Say hi, Milo.
I said blow her.
Up to the top right, we have our crazy rogue slash paladin. It works. Frank, being played by Jordan. And below, we have our other rogue, who's very eager to meet you all. Perseus, being played by Jesse. In the lower right corner, usually we have one Victor playing Bushino Chavez. He's not with us yet, but he should be joining us later. Before we start, I do want to warn you, this show is not for kids. These are a bunch of disgruntled vets, most of them drinking to a degree. And I've been asked to say that the views expressed on this episode do not reflect those of the University of Washington. All right, with that, let's get going. When last we met, our players had trekked along, had fought along the Polar Express on a quest to visit Christmas Town, based on invitations they'd all received from Santa Claus. While fighting along the Polar Express, they found out that there was some sort of invasion or some sort, led by the evil Krampus and his minions. When they reached Christmas Town, they discovered that all was right but weird. The elves were just super happy and kind of crazy. We had one of our players, I will not name him Frank, bash down the door to one of the elves' houses and do a no-knock warrant using
That was
another player.
over an episode ago.
I'm catching everybody up, all right? Using another player as a battering ram, and then convincing an elf that he was Santa Claus so that he could get the elf to help them escape the town. This elf's name is Jolly. That comes into play. They took off the next morning in a sleigh, racing across the tundra to get to Santa's castle, which is sitting upon a plateau. Upon reaching the plateau, they find the giant iron doors at the base barred and locked. However, they find several ropes that are attached to the cliff, and they began to scale the wall. While scaling the wall, several minions of Krampus began to rappel down and attack them. And during all of this, Frank accidentally shot the rope that was holding Jolly, and Jolly fell nearly to her death, her tiny body laying smashed and crippled on the ground, her moans filling the air above the sound of battle. Almost simultaneously, or just right after, one Bashino Eli Chavez slipped while holding the rope that was supporting the platform, holding all of our players. As they precariously tip to their right, we must find out, what do you do? Play goes to Varian.
Hey, that's me. Cool. So I'm gonna continue with the previous plan. I'm gonna move to the left over here. Varian is gonna, slide over this way. And
Did you grab the potion that you walked past?
yes,
Okay.
absolutely. You can remove that if you like. I don't need to go all the way over there
Don't tell
because
me how to live my
I
life.
can't. Actually, you know what? Fuck all. You guys will be okay up there. Um,
Thanks.
Yeah, no, that's me putting faith in you all. I believe that my companions will be just fine. I am really worried about the welfare of this elf right here. So I am going to actually cast a spell before I initiate my movement, and that spell is going to be Fly, which states that I double my movement speed. So my movement speed is now 60. And I can now go in the vertical direction as well, which I won't worry about just yet, because my priority is taking care of this elf that Frank almost killed. This loyal, adorable creature. So yeah, I scoop the potion, fly over to the elf, and administer the potion.
Okay. As you pour the potion down Jolly's throat, there's a little gurgling noise.
She dies anyway. I swear to God, I'm leaving the campaign.
Tastes like maple syrup. I feel better. You see bones that were all jagged start to straighten out. Her femur that was poking out of her skin resets, and you see the skin kind of knit up over the top. The little bruising that was under her eyes starts to fade, and it's replaced by the little bit of blush on her cheeks. She stands up. Wow, mister, that was really cool. Let's do it again.
Oh, I'm so glad you're okay, Jolly.
Boy, so am I. Let's help Santa.
Okay, do you have any ideas on how to help Santa? He looks like he's about to fucking fall off of that thing.
No, Santa.
I guess that's Jolly's idea. No, Santa. All right. Well, I think that's my turn. I did all the things. I did some moving and some casting and some administering. So
Pretty fantastic. All right, it brings us to Bashino. Bashino is going to use his. Well, first he's going to make a dexterity save to see if he can stay on the platform. He's
do
successful.
we get a morale bonus because the elf lived? Is that a thing? Just saying. It was
Morale
huge.
boost. Everyone gets a smile. Yay!
Christmas cookies?
Can't see mine behind my mask.
There you go. Bashino is able to stay stabilize his footing, and he tries to grab the rope, and with a nat 1, he gives himself a rope burn.
Oh man.
Okay, and takes 2 damage. 2 rope burn damage. That kind of sucks for him. All right. Well, he's struggling to grab that rope. There. These 3 yokels who came sliding down at you begin to attack. This guy here is actually going to slide down this far and then kick himself over this way on the rope. Make it about there. He's going to take a swing at Perseus. Perseus does a 12 hit. Oh, I'm sorry, not a 12 hit. It helps if I add the bonus. Does a 17 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, with that 17, he deals you a whopping 4 damage.
Oh, it's not bad.
So, all right. The next one is also going to take a swing at Perseus. I don't hate you, I swear.
Yeah, it's bad positioning.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay. It's a swing and a miss. And then this one here is going to take a swing at Panacea. Panacea does an 11 hit.
Negative.
All right. Perseus, talk to me.
Okay. So our current situation, I'm still holding the rope. I'm stable on my end. It's just the rope on the
Yeah, I need you to make
Bashino's
a
rope
dex
is
save.
unstable?
Yes.
Okay.
But since it's your turn and you're starting with your turn with the platform unstable, I need a dex save. All right, you slip, and you lose your footing and you start sliding off. Luckily, you're holding onto the rope, so you'll just be knocked prone.
Okay.
So,
Bummer. Who can I fly up to save when they fall? So that's what I want.
You can still attack when you're knocked prone? Or
yes, you can
getting up
also
is a movement?
stand up. It takes half of your movement to stand up. So you're just
Okay.
lucky that you were holding on the rope. Otherwise, you would have been screwed and taking flying lessons.
No, I got
Doesn't
you.
sound good. I don't have any healing
Also,
potions anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna use my movement to get up then.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take my dagger and let's take a dagger out, and then I'm gonna attack this guy right here. That guy
Roll to hit.
who attacked me.
Oh, damn. Well, unfortunately, that does not hit.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. What else you got for me? Remember, you can utilize an
How many-
interaction to lock the mechanism that is holding the rope to give you free hands if you would like, or you can continue to cling to the rope so you don't fall.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cling to the rope.
Sounds like
I
a
think I'm
party.
good. Yeah.
All right, Frank, what do you got? I need you to start with a dexterity saving throw.
Not my dad.
Tonight I am.
Real dad.
Oh,
You manage to keep your footing. It's a little unstable, but you don't slide off.
I'm thick.
Something.
Yeah. Let's see. So I'm going to.
Don't
Gonna use my good old hand crossbow here, and I'm gonna levy a blow at our friend right here.
Okay, it's a big hit. And you get sneak attack since he has an enemy within 5 feet of him. So that is the 13 damage.
Cool. And then I'm gonna use turn the tide. So all my folks around me in a 30-foot radius, so everybody that's up here, is gonna get an additional 9 HP if you have no more than half of your max health currently.
All right, so if you're at half or less, you can add 9 temporary hit points.
Yes. Actually, it's just you get 9.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not-
You
it's
get
not
9
temporary.
real person hit
range?
points.
You're not in 30 feet, I don't think.
I don't think so either. I was just checking.
Poor Varian. Hanging
So-
out on the ground with Jolly.
Oh wait, is anyone even at half health or lower?
Not even.
No.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
have a
use that then.
lot.
What the fuck? Who? I felt like
That's
someone said,
worse.
"Oh no," when they got hit.
Who got hurt that bad? I wasn't tracking someone needed to eat.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
That's what
think
thought I heard.
from what I'm tracking, everyone looks pretty solid. A couple bruises, maybe a scrape or two. I think someone got nicked by an arrow, but that's about it.
Well, that was just a prank in that case.
Yeah, I got
Just
stuck
kidding.
by an arrow, but
Yeah.
not bad.
I think what I'll do then is let's see. Let me zoom out here. See this lovely land of ice. And let's see. If I shout, would all these other yonder folks up top be able to hear us?
Let's see. The wind is pretty loud, but yeah, it would be reasonable to think that they would all hear you.
Okay. I'm going to shout as loud as I can as Frank, not particularly directed at any person because I can't tell which one of these folks is, useful. I'm just going to yell, "Why don't you stop before it's too late?" And I'm going to brandish my shield kind of thing, my brass knuckle shield.
I'm sorry, I'm being distracted.
That's okay.
Za! Za!
You don't say that to your pregnant wife.
What do you need, lady? Okay. Anyway, go ahead and roll intimidation.
Is that
I embolden them.
Oh! You about to scare yourself.
So
Yeah.
you actually, your voice cracks while you were shouting that. So something like,
Oh,
"Stop before it's
sorry.
too late!" And there's a loud chuckle from amongst the men, and they scream, "Ha ha! Looks like it's too late for you to drop your testicles."
Are they men if they don't have testicles or penises?
How would you know that?
The
I'm
unit?
just saying.
Well,
Are
meta.
these people
I'm
units?
just saying.
There is
It-
no evidence to support that.
It seems ironic that a creature that has no testicles would tell me.
You
Testicles
don't
drop
know
in.
that.
I'm just saying. Keep
You-
consistent.
You don't know that.
Okay, which one said the testicles
I'll
thing
check
to me?
next time we kill one.
This one here.
That one? And how far away is that dickhead?
Well, according to you, he is not. He is not that.
Well, he can be a dickhead, but he doesn't have a dick or a head on his dick. I'm gonna use a champion challenge towards him. Oh, actually, I'm gonna use it towards I can do each creature within 30 feet. So him, him, him,
And that guy.
him, and him. So everyone except for the ones on the outer.
And that lasts a minute.
As a bonus action, each creature of your choice within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw or it can't willingly move more than 30 feet away from you. Has nothing that it says about time frame.
Okay. So I owe
Oh.
you
Don't know why I did that.
a bunch of wisdom saves.
There we go. I mean, I think it's only wisdom saves if they move anywhere outside of that 30-foot area.
Ooh, can you read it again? Because it sounded like when you cast it, they have to give whiz saves, and if they fail, then they can't move away
Yes,
from you.
you are correct. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Sorry, Mama. I didn't mean to hurt
Okay,
you.
so
Look at that fucking cat.
for the 3 that are closest to you, I have a 12, a 17, and a 12 going clockwise from the bottom left.
Okay, so the one next to Flamey Boy is good.
So it would have been a 12, a 17, and
Oh,
a
okay.
12.
Sorry. I started on the top.
Ah.
I still fucked it up, don't worry. Bottom left.
Boom.
Look at that
All right.
fucking cat.
And then for the 4 up top, going from left to right, I have a 21, nat 20. I have an 18, I have a 10, and a 7.
Okay.
So I'm assuming the first 2 succeeded.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can see that it's a DC of 14, sir.
I like you to have say. All right, so those are the ones that cannot willingly move farther away from you.
Good.
Right. Anything else for us, Frank?
No.
All right, Panacea, what I need you to start by giving me a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. Boom. 8, 10.
All right, you lose your footing and you slip off of the side of the scaffold.
Yay.
You will fall at 1.5 times your movement speed.
You don't have anything going on Sirenscape, by the way.
No, I don't.
Okay, so 1.5 times. So that's my.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
9 squares or so? Question mark.
So what's your movement speed?
25.
Okay, so you'll move at
One helps
7.
me. Alright, so where am I ending up?
Well, let's take a peek here, shall we? Doo-doo-doo-doom.
I mean, can I like try reaching for the rope as I go past it?
So during your next turn, you most definitely can.
Okay.
But that dex save was you just... You know what? If you would like to expend your action trying to catch the rope, I will give it to you.
That was what I was gonna try and do. Is like I was gonna try and grab the rope and pull us. So
Sure, if you would like to expend your action giving me a sleight of hand to see if you're able to grab
okay.
it.
So, like, just out of curiosity for how the game may or may not go, would she be allowed to take an action even though she doesn't have her footing?
Yes, absolutely. Every
Oh.
turn you have an action.
So, like, as she falls, she could do something else.
Yes,
gotta
you could
try to
cast
get
Featherfall while you're falling.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You are able to actually grab the rope. You are dangling off of the side, but you have the rope.
Yay.
And when you grab it, it locks it into place so it's not going to fall. It's not going to continue to tip.
Okay. Can I like still pull myself like back up then?
It'll take all your movement, but yeah.
Yeah, because I want to pull it and then like, all right, so that gets me back on it. And does that also allow me to like keep pulling for like
So
trying to get
pulling is your movement, and so you use your movement to get up on top. You would have to use movement
Okay,
next turn.
that's what I figured. All right, cool.
Quick question: whoever is playing this over speakers, can you turn it down just a little bit? The Sirenscape is reverbing.
Might be me. I'll check.
One sec.
My microphone's
I think it was me.
good at filtering it out.
Okay, it's a little bit better now.
Yeah, because I just turned it off.
Okay, cool. Got anything else for us, Panacea?
Yeah. So I've got my bonus action with Flamey Boy.
Do it.
Yes, and so he's obviously going after Nat. I got a 27.
That's a big hit. Give me some
How's that
damage.
hit? I'm pretty sure that hit. And so 6, and then because it was crit, I get to roll twice, right?
Oh, we just double it.
Okay, so yes.
So a big 20. Whew. And that is number 1. He is gone.
Yay!
You care to tell us how it happened?
Well, you know, Flamey Boy was sitting there singing Jingle Balls to him, and then he just kind of decided to give him a big fat kiss, and you know, took him out.
Beautiful. And his body goes plummeting down the rope. All right. That brings us to the
Mechanic
sixth.
question.
Hmm?
If he's plummeting down the rope, wouldn't that be causing the one that's on the same rope to have an issue with stabilization?
Not if he's just going straight down the rope because it acts as an anchor. However, if he gets struck by a melee weapon from the side, like maybe a magic weapon, then yes, that could make it so the other guy has to have a dex save to see if he's able to cling. Good call. So, not from him
Physics.
falling, but from the guy being hit on the rope. And with a 14, he barely clings onto the rope. All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with the guys above you from left to right again. First one's going to be at Panacea with the longbow. I'm assuming that a 6 does not hit.
No.
All right, second one at Panacea with the longbow for 15.
Negative.
All right. Next one's going to be at Perseus. Does a 23 hit.
Oh God, yes.
All right. Don't worry, you're only taking 8 damage.
Okay,
Oh, whew, I was about to do protection there.
I'm getting ready.
All right. The next one, so it's 1, 2, 3. Next one's going to be at Frank. It doesn't hit. Another one at Frank. It also does not hit. I need a new die. Last one's going to be at Bashino.
I'm good with this die, man.
And he actually deals himself. He somehow, with the wind rocking as he draws his bow back. Are you eating chicken strips?
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets. That's what's up. Little chicken
Want some
nuggies.
fucking chicken nuggets?
All right. So he draws his bow back, and with the wind, he ends up turning just enough that the arrow actually strikes the rock and glances back at him, and ends up severing the rope above him. And he goes plummeting down. All right.
Oops.
That sucks. Well, I figured if missed shots are going to cut ropes, they have to have a chance to cut their ropes too, right? It's only fair.
That makes sense.
All right, Varian, talk to me.
I'm gonna fuck somebody up. Okay, nobody's falling, right?
No, I caught
No one you
myself.
care about.
Somebody... Just a corpse. I'm kind of curious why this range dude is coming so far down here at me. I don't like it. But I also kind of want to take advantage of this sick new movement speed that I have, and the fact that I can go up if I want to. I'm gonna ask Jolly if she has any sort of weapons or items that might assist us in our current predicament.
Weapons? Oh gosh, no! I would never. We don't have fights in Christmas Town. It's all raindrops and gumdrops and other drops that are really good. But I have Christmas cookies! And she holds out a small bag of Christmas cookies.
I'm gonna snatch up those those cookies, and say thank you, and then I'm gonna fly. Wait, should I bring her with me? Can I? What would it do? What would it take to carry the elf?
It would just take both your hands, so you wouldn't be able to carry anything else. But she's small enough; it's not a big
Or
issue.
attack?
Correct. Unless you are yeeting her at an enemy, then you could use her as an improvised ranged weapon.
Only Frank would do that.
False. We had a turtle and a grappler in a different campaign who did that.
Well, I just invested a lot of time and energy into making sure that she was alive. So I'm gonna her again. Okay, I'm gonna go just 5 feet off the ground because I can, mostly.
Just
And then
floating.
because I cast fly and I can do that for like 10 minutes. So I'm going to fly.
I like it.
Slide over here.
Just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Do it.
exactly.
Do it. I'm so ready for this.
I believe this is the most busted looking melee character that is assaulting my friends.
Well, let's take a peek. So he is looking pretty ragged. I mean, he looks like the rope is doing more to hold him up than anything else. He's pretty toasted.
I'm also a little bit more concerned about Panacea than I am about Frank, and the other one is got a thing for Frank right now. So I'm gonna attack this one. I'm gonna use Eldritch
Oh.
Blast.
Do it.
Am I a concern? I got back on the platform.
It'll be
I can
alright.
correct myself.
All right, and with that 16, you do hit, dealing him 8 damage.
Okay,
Sorry,
I'm gonna
Milo just put the best fucking title for this in the Discord.
No.
Oh shit.
It's
I'm
just
sorry.
because I have a filthy mind, and that is exactly how it played
No,
out. And I
that's-
laughed. and
it's
no one-
perfect.
What's
Perfect.
what's the option?
Oh god.
I was about to use protection.
That is our title. And this is why our views don't necessarily reflect those of the University of Washington.
What's even worse
Okay.
is that's one of the more subtle, like PG ones.
Look,
Right.
gotta wreck this dude. Yeah, well, just leave that first part out, and then it's
Use protection.
then it's good.
Well,
Then it's
either
a good
way-
wholesome message for any viewer.
Either way, this guy probably wishes he had protection because those two lightning blasts has put him out of business.
Okay,
Tower.
and we also got that knockback. So I'm saying we pushed that rope a little bit. I should see 2 dex rolls from the 2 mofos. hanging
Don't tell
out
me
of
how
that.
to play my game. No, I'm kidding.
Let's go.
So actually, it's going to go a little bit differently. It's going to be a strength check for the guy below him because he has to be able to not get knocked off by the body falling on him. The top one will be a dex save.
Whee!
Okay.
So the first guy fails. He's going to go plummeting. The second guy also fails.
Double no.
Oh
So-
boy. Wait, what happens? Oh, rope burn. Rope burn.
I think they're just gonna die once they hit the ground.
Well, they do have harnesses on, so they could use an interaction to stop themselves. But since they all have weapons out, they would have to use the interaction to put their weapon away before they can stop themselves, or drop their weapon to stop themselves.
So are the 2 dead ones just like hanging on the rope by their harness?
So they're
Like-
they're falling during their turns.
Okay.
This one is currently being supported by this guy here.
Okay,
How do
so
I
he's gonna
measure
have a real
things
hard
again?
time.
What's that?
It's the 4th button.
4th button.
Looks like a circle with a little.
And then I just click and drag. Okay.
Yep.
Ooh, nice.
All right.
He's still in your sphere of influence. That's what I was checking.
Oh no.
While he's doing that, Bashino, since the thing is still tipped, he's going to have to make a dex save. He is very successful with a 20.
Good job, Ashino.
Yes, good job, Bashino. He is going to grab the rope in Panacea's hands and start pulling so that it is level again. And then he's going to use his interaction to lock it in place.
Yay.
Good job, Ashino.
Well, I mean, he's the one that effed it up anyway, so
You don't talk to him like that.
I'm playing him. I'll talk to him any way I want. All right. That means these guys here, the one that is left, he is going to try to... he's going to drop his axe and do everything he can to stop his fall. He needs a strength check since he's got a body on him, and he is successful in arresting his own fall, but he is now disarmed. So we'll do no weapon.
Could we just cut the ropes next to us, like at the bottom?
You do you, boo boo.
I remember the
One of
description
the
of these
little
ropes
platform to,
from
like,
when we
let us
first
get
encountered
rid
them. They didn't sound like they were easily cuttable.
Not
Can I
easily,
theory?
but they are
Can I
cuttable.
theory craft a thing real quick?
I guess you also have a badass flaming weapon.
Yeah.
That, but what if I don't know, a random warlock of sorts was to like, fly up to like right about here, and then just like Eldritch blast that direction where the ropes are.
That'd be a really cool idea, sending his whole party plummeting to the ground.
Yeah.
We'll be
just
okay.
Going down.
And,
Everybody's
and that's also a really awesome example of metaing.
What? What? That-
Huh? What?
That happened
No.
in the
What?
other game.
Huh?
I was asking, like, is
No,
like
I
is
know.
that even like feasibly possible, or are these like impervious fucking ropes or
No,
something?
they're not impervious. You guys can try almost anything, and you know me.
Except for not being poisoned.
I love creativity.
Interesting. I was discouraged by your initial description of said ropes, but I will keep that in mind for further situations.
They are sturdy, not impervious.
Mm.
You stifled his creation, Brandon.
I apologize.
I knew I could fly, and I was thinking about an approach from the upward direction, slashing some ropes, but I also didn't think they were slashing.
Well, as 2 arrows seem to have been able to sever the ropes, I would hope other things could too.
Oh, but that was an additional rope. That wasn't a permanently installed rope, was it? That was like something he pulled out of his sack.
The reason this guy is falling is because his rope got cut.
Oh.
But that's okay. There's a lot of moving parts right now.
Yeah, there was an elf that was falling.
All right, Perseus.
So is this guy to my left? Is he falling?
He is currently, yes.
Okay. Could I kick him? Is he within kicking distance?
He is
I kick
within
him off the rope?
kicking distance. Well,
Okay.
he is attached to a harness, so he
Oh.
wouldn't necessarily fly off of the rope. But I mean, you do you.
Okay. But if I were, so they're all in harnesses. So even if I kicked
Yes.
the rope and then the people below it, they're not gonna like fall off because they're in a harness.
So you have a so the way we're running it is if the rope shakes dramatically, then
Mhm.
their locking mechanism slips, and if they don't catch it, they fall straight down.
Okay. And then I can't really try to jump over him. Like if I were to jump on the rope as well, he's kind of in the way at the moment, so I can't like jump over him to go on top
What's
of
your
the rope.
movement speed, or what's your strength?
Strength is probably very weak. Just this +2? Is that?
So it's 14 or 15?
Oh, sorry. Strength is 12. Yeah.
12.
It's bad.
12 plus 2?
Sorry. No, that was saving throws. So
Got
strength
it.
is 12 plus 1.
Okay. You are able to jump 12 feet, I think, straight up without a running start. I mean,
Oh.
no, that's not right. You'd have to take a 10-foot start for that.
That would be a
Yeah, you'd have to take a
huge
10-foot run. You'd have to do a 10-foot run before to do that high. A standing jump. Bear with me. They have some very specific rules for jumping, and it's very weird. When you make a high jump, you leap into the air number equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. So 4. You can jump 4 feet straight up. So no, you would not be able to jump over him.
Okay. I'm just gonna attack him then.
Do it.
I don't think there's anything else I can do. One of my hands is preoccupied, so I'm just going to use the dagger in my other hand to
Okay.
attack him.
Okay.
What should I click so it doesn't do all the dice, or is it fine? If it's
Oh,
all
it's
the
fine.
dice?
Roll them all. We like it. It's
Okay.
exciting.
I feel like y'all freak out every time I do it.
So
Yay,
many
dice.
It is very exciting. That is a hit, and you only deal him the 4 because he does not have any other enemies next to him. Bummer.
I'll take what I can get.
So will he, apparently.
He'll take 4.
Indeed. All right, Perseus, you got anything else for us?
Nope. Everyone else seems fine, I think. Oh yeah, we're
Okay.
level again. Okay.
Yes,
yeah,
you
no,
guys
no.
are level again. Frank,
No.
send it.
Let's see. Frank is gonna. He's gonna go over here. No, I'm gonna have to switch that. Gonna just move over here real quick, and he's gonna give him a good old stabby McStabster with the stabby stab.
Stabby McStab stab.
Stab.
That's a big hit.
So I think it's only a 17.
Yes, that would be
And-
correct.
Once he's done stabbing him, he's gonna move back.
Well, he's gone, so
Frank just kind of flings him off.
do you cut the harness at the same time?
It burns.
Okay. So then he goes plummeting freely.
Yes.
Uh,
Another corpse to add to the fun pile.
Well, since you cut the harness, he's not going to stay on top, but he will definitely careen into them.
Yeah, I just want him to.
All right, and with an 18, he's able to barely hold on to the rope.
Jesus Christ. This dude's a monster.
He starts falling off that way. All right, Panacea.
Okie dokie. So first things first, Flamey Boy is gonna hop up over this guy. And he's looking a little hungry. He's licking his lips as he's gonna try and hurt him. And so
And with a 22, that is a hit. Show me some damage.
we're going with 9.
9. Oof. Dude looks unhappy, and since that was a melee attack, he fails a dex save, and he too begins to slide down the rope.
Alright, and then I'm going to also use my action to cast Bless on my homies on the platform here.
Hashtag blessed.
Yes, so y'all are. I can blast up to 3 creatures of my choice within range. So obviously, dudes on the platform. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add that number to the rolled attack roll or saving roll. And so that's going to last up to a minute.
Okie dokie. Look at that. You all feel hashtag blessed. Alright. This guy here is going to continue his descent. And from there, he's going to take a shot at Perseus with his bow. Does not hit. This one will stagger his descent. And since Perseus is on the end, a shot at him. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Dang it. People are going to think I actually like you guys or something. Alright, this one here is going to try to arrest his fall, and he is able to. And that is his action. So he's going to use an interaction to go ahead and lock off his rope so that he can't slip. This one here is going to slide over here and take a shot at Bashino. And he hits Bashino and deals him, oh, that's the wrong die, a total of 6 damage. And the last one is still falling, going to try to arrest his fall. Fails to arrest his fall. And finds himself very near death. Alright. A lot of movement there, but that brings us back to Varian.
Hooray! Yes. Let's see. Where can I Interesting. Okay. I am going to fly. Is it ever been the elves' turn? And does she want to move, or does she feel safe there? I
She
don't
usually goes after Frank.
know. Okay. She just been chilling.
She's just been standing there staring at
in
Frank.
the shadow of the falling bodies. I was just wondering if she's gonna be able to dodge before she got squished. Oh, my goodness. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna fly, and then let's see. Yeah. Okay. So this will be my 4th attempt to engage melee style. So I'm going to fly. I've been incredibly unsuccessful, by the way.
We remember.
I'm gonna fly to this. Well, maybe not to that point. Maybe I'll go over here so I don't get
Smart.
struck by the wrong body. It's in range for me. I am going to use my interaction to draw/summon my second blade.
Mhm.
So I'll flip over to that and equip it so that I can attack with 2. Short Blade of Justice is equipped. They're glowy. They look badass for anybody that missed the previous introduction of them. They have a white shimmer or glow. And I'm gonna stab this dude. Are you ready?
I don't know. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Let's do this business.
Okay, I don't actually know how to do this. I think I'm gonna do my dominant hand first.
Okay, well that's a hit.
Oh my goodness, I hit someone with a sword, you guys. This
Can
is the
someone
first
clap
time-
for me? I'm.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, yes, thank you, thank you. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and swing the other one too, because that's what I purposed to do.
That one doesn't hit.
I stabbed him and then I missed his.
Justice only hits
No,
once.
Okay.
But since that was a melee attack and he has not locked off his. He did. Never mind. So, all right. What else you got?
But he doesn't swing at all or anything.
It shakes the rope. Anybody above him would have to make a save, but there's no one above him that's still alive.
Okay.
So, and since he did
I
he did lock himself off, then
But
he's
the
not gonna
moving
fall.
parts. I'm still learning the rules.
Yeah, you can chunk up your movement as much as you want. It's
Okay.
additive.
Relocate a little bit. I don't know if it's a good idea to go beneath this thing.
So bear in
I know-
mind, if you leave the 5-foot radius around an enemy, they do have an opportunity attack against you.
Oh my god, there is a cat literally sprawled across the keyboard right now. So if something goes tragically wrong, I apologize.
But also bear in mind, he does not have a weapon, so he would just be striking with his bare hands. So,
Well, I'm fucking with you.
hello, kitten.
He's like, yo, this is a perfect spot for me to chill right now. Perfect spot. Good job. Good job, Kona. Yep. So I'll probably just chill right here. I mean, did you say he doesn't have his hands free and he can't hit me?
He dropped his axe to stop himself from falling, so he just has bare hands.
If he wants to lash out at me out of really, really strong aggression instead of trying to hold back the weight of the body that's on top of him, he may do so. I'm gonna go ahead and take that gamble. And
He has locked off his locking mechanism, so both of his hands can be free.
that's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna move. He can attack.
Well, it's a
Lock
waste of an
mechanism.
attack. I rolled a 3, so that's a, what, 4? Yeah. You're good.
Okay, I'm done.
Okie dokie. Bashino. Oh, that's me. Right.
Ona can be Bashino. She's so ready.
Alright, Bashino is going to strike at the dude just up and to the right of him. Right there. And since I'm doing that on, I won't be able to roll on to roll 20, unfortunately. But that's okay. Alright, he strikes out with his rapier. And he misses the first time, but he has 2 attacks. He tries it again. His second hit strikes and does 23 damage. What? Oh
What
no.
the
10
fuck?
damage, 23 to hit. I'm like, what just happened with Bashino?
Murder.
Alright.
Fucking
But it is
murder.
enough to decimate that guy. And as he strikes out with his rapier, the first time misses, but he makes a backstroke right across the guy's throat, causing him to spew blood across pretty much everybody that's still on the platform. This complements Perseus's fudge.
It's velvet fudge now.
Velvet
Red
fudge.
velvet fudge.
And very quickly goes limp, and he is just dangling from the locked belay device that he had attached to him.
No, fucking.
You good, man? Alright, this guy here is going to take his turn to try to disengage this guy's harness to get him off of him.
This is what she does when I throw her off the keyboard. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry.
And he is successful, so he will be shoving him over as well. Perseus.
So I'm going to don both my 2 psychic blades,
Do it.
so then I have a bonus action. And I'm gonna chuck him at this guy
Yeet.
to my left that attacked me.
All right. And did you lock the
It's been locked.
mechanism?
Been locked on that side.
Okay, I just wanted to
But
make
it has?
sure.
What was I holding on to then?
Because I know Bashino's side
Rope.
got locked.
No, Jesse's been holding on to the rope for like 3 turns. It's been
Right.
locked. And since
Well,
since it tilted, it's
right.
been locked.
So
Why we're not
then,
dead.
well, so she was holding on to the rope to keep it from falling. So really, just an interaction to make it locked, and you're fine. Or otherwise, you only have one hand. So
Okay.
it doesn't matter because you're not using your interaction for anything anyway. So
Okay, cool.
What if she
I'll
wanted to
lock
yell?
it. Release my hands from the rope.
great.
Draw my 2 blades, and then chuck them at the guy to my left. This guy.
All right, roll to hit.
Okay.
Dos.
What does it sound
Yeah.
like to chuck a
So
psychic
first
blade?
one. Whoosh. Pew! Because you can't see them, right? So you just hear air kind
It's
of
up
like
to you
separating
if
as
you
it.
want them to be seen or not. So
I like invisible
There you go.
force. Yeah, okay, so that was the first one.
it did not hit.
Oh. I was warming up. This is my. Wait.
It's cold out here.
Yeah, strength. No, strength first.
No,
and then
dex. You want to
second.
use dex. No, so you look at your bonus action.
Ah,
You'll have a offhand
Mhm.
throw.
Makes life so
attack.
much easier.
Oh, okay. So,
And always
well,
use
there's a strength and a dex option for both.
Whichever
your
one's
dex
higher.
Yeah, your dex is typically going to be higher as a rogue.
Okay, so first one wasn't a miss, and I'll do dex offhand.
So actually, my buddy once played this half-orc rogue that his strength was definitely higher. It was fantastic. That one's a hit.
Yay. Okay.
The guy suddenly throws one hand to his head, and starts shaking it as if he has like an ice cream headache.
Precisely. So it's going for. That's gonna be my move.
All right, Frank, talk to me.
Well, Frank can see that most of these folks are dying at this point. So what he's gonna do is, so it's an interaction to unlock it, right?
Correct.
All right. So as an interaction, Frank's gonna. I can't end in the same place as Jesse, can I?
No, you cannot.
No. Okay. Well, in that case, Frank is just gonna aim right above like Jesse's shoulder, kind of like, cool sniper style. Just put it right there, and he's gonna level off with his hand crossbow a
Boy, I
shot
hope-
at the.
I hope Perseus is wearing ear pro.
I mean, it is a crossbow,
Most
so it
definitely
has some
not.
reverberation.
That's
So
not
there's-
VA won't rate that.
Well, unfortunately, Perseus might have tinnitus now.
Mop,
Thanks a lot.
mop.
'Cause
Mop.
that's a good shot.
That is a good shot. What were you aiming at again?
I was aiming at this boy.
Okay, well that's a hit, and he'll take that 6 damage, and he'll kind of cry about it.
Good. I like it when he cries.
He looks pretty hurt. You've added to his ice cream headache and given him probably a good thigh ache.
Good.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. And that's gonna be it for my turn.
All right, Panacea, what do you got for me?
So is this guy still falling, or is he?
No, this guy managed to lock himself off. So this guy and these two over here have locked their harnesses.
Okay, that's what I was tracking.
This one is still plummeting to his death.
All right. Well, I'm gonna recast Flamey Boy next to him, and he's all excited because he's got a new friend. And so he's going to, try and give him a little kiss.
I don't know what kind of friends you have, but
Ones that she kisses, duh.
Friends. Friendly friends.
You not kiss your friends, Brandon?
no,
Fucking weirdo.
no, don't touch me.
He's all about the PDA. And
Ah, my beard.
17.
That'll hit. Show me some damage.
And 8 damage.
Oof. It's number 5.
What you drinking, Milo?
And then did we lock off my side? I think
Both sides are currently locked off.
Okay, that's what I thought. So I'm assuming I didn't actually drop my light crossbow that I had out.
No. We'll say you had it dummy corded to yourself.
Yeah.
Ha!
Because you got yelled at too many times for losing your weapon.
It's at night. Where are my
Back to boot
nuts?
camp.
Freaking Alcantar.
Hands across the North Pole.
Sorry, that just totally brought me back to boot camp.
Nope.
But yeah, anyway, so I'm going to kind of rehandle my crossbow and then aim it at the same dude. And we have a 20 for that.
That'll hit.
And so that gives us 5 damage.
Oof. He's not looking too good.
Supreme ice cream headache of doom.
Well, no, that one's not the ice cream headache. That one just got
Yeah, That's
burned
Skinny Boy's friend.
and then struck.
Shot.
He's kind of confused. He doesn't understand why those friends keep going away. He just
Aw,
wants to be affectionate.
poor Flame.
It's a moo the sad fucking mummy.
All right. This guy here is going to take a shot at. Again, that looks like Perseus is closest. 19 hit.
Protection.
Yes.
21 hit.
Fuck.
So
Yes.
we'll stick with the 19.
Yeah.
That is 11 damage. I'm sorry, 10 damage. It's only plus 2.
The tinnitus.
I need to
evidently
move.
made it hard
I don't
for
want to
you.
be on the outside anymore.
All right.
Frank would be more than happy to move.
Okay, we could do a swap-a-roozy.
Yeah, like I said, if
turn.
you guys are on there, I'll let you guys move on each other's turns if you coordinate it like that.
Oh,
Since
I
you
didn't
guys
know that
are-
was an option.
You guys did it like once earlier, and just because there's such limited movement, I'm assuming you guys are able to coordinate and shove each other, kind of jostle each other out of the way.
Yeah,
It
penguin
makes
shuffle.
sense. Yeah, it makes sense. So if you guys need to swap up places, that's totally fine. Because you guys were using that before to grab stuff. Napos!
Okay.
Napos is back!
Victor Daddy.
Please join us.
Yas, get in here. You've only had like 2 turns happen.
Yas!
Close to an appropriate time for a break. I know you mentioned you needed a break to prepare other things, or are we going so abysmally slow that you don't need to prepare more things?
Don't know yet.
We're going
gonna-
very slow.
I'm gonna
That's
say
okay.
once we kill them, we might have an acceleration, but until then, we are pretty fucking slow.
Yeah. If you guys can get to the top of this cliff, I'll need a break. Because I have the next part planned, but not the part after that. And so, I just have to put a couple tokens on. We're good.
Man.
But, with that being it, once Napos jumps on, we'll give him a couple minutes to orient. We'll take a short break. If people need a drink or
Thank
potty
God,
or
I need
anything.
a snack.
Schnack.
There's a snack on your bed.
There's a cute kitten on my bed.
Yeah,
There's
it's
a
a loaf.
snack. What are you talking about? The whole image is a snack. I mean, look at him.
Yeah,
Milo,
It's
you're a
true.
snack.
you're a snack.
This image?
You're a snack
Wow.
attack.
This guy here is going to try to shoot past Perseus at Frank because he doesn't like that Frank's trying to block their hits.
Frank is quite tall.
Not 20. So
Frank goes. Oof.
does a 24 hit?
You already know the answer.
I just like to hear it sometimes.
No, I'm not even gonna give you that.
Answer the question.
All right, and that is 10 damage.
Frank kind of giggles a little bit, like like when Ron Swanson the one time he goes like, that's what Frank does right then and there,
That is beautiful.
and he licks the arrow wound. Just
All right, this one here is going to take a shot at Bashinoela Chavez. And he is going to hit, and he deals a whopping 4 damage. Let me log that on here real quick.
felt like that was gonna be such a much more powerful hit, and then it went down.
Yeah,
fast.
I rolled really high on the attack, but the damage just kind of sucked. But he's taking a hit almost every round. His health is dropping. All right, and then this poor boy here is going to not catch the rope.
Not
no.
not catch the rope or not
No,
catch.
he does not catch the rope.
Oh, he's
Maybe if
been
he would've
falling
had
for
some
3
soap.
turns now.
Yes.
it's like in the fucking Princess Bride. As you win.
Pretty
It's like
much.
14
let's
minutes
see.
later. Wow.
1d6 for every 10 feet of fall.
Yikes.
And
he did.
he fell from about, we're going to call it 110 feet. So that's 11d6.
Maximum 66 jello damage.
You might go splat.
Victor Muscle.
All right, let me drop out of here real quick.
Bojino!
All right.
Welcome. How was your
That's
meeting
not
with
Machino.
me?
Guys.
That's Matthew McConaughey.
I try. The meeting was good.
Ooh.
Hey, we got the ears, you got the tail.
Yes, there we go.
Yay.
That's why Victor was late. He was out chasing tail.
We are a union.
Right.
He had to skin it, dry it, get it prepped. Do it.
Um,
Oh God.
So needless
Yeah,
to
like, you know the
say,
process.
needless to say, he dead.
Squish.
He hits the ground with a far more sickening thud than when Jolly did.
What's Jolly's reaction to seeing a corpse fly
so-
down and just?
I was going to do it on your turn,
Okay.
but I'm gonna do it now just because you asked. She's just looking at the bodies like in awe, like so pretty. They're flying, and then as she sees bodies start to plummet toward her, her face turns to a look of a shock and horror, and like her jaw hangs open, her hands just hang out her sides, just his wide glassy eyes, and just. Santa!
So wait a second. Let's see. So the distance is about 50 feet, and they fell from 110 feet. What is the velocity that we would need in order for blood essentially to launch from the crash site to like splash over Jolly's open mouth?
Well, see, that'd be a little bit difficult
Well,
because one, we'd
style.
have to take the blood volume into account. Then we'd have to take into account not only the tissue strength but the armor as well, because the armor is going to act as a binder. You know this, medic. The armor is going to act as a binder to keep most of the fluids inside. So I would say to get across that distance, we're not going to be able to reach that velocity unless there was a rocket attached to the
Damn it.
falling party.
Fine.
I like it though. The
I just
flavor
wanted
is
Jolly to
great.
be really fucking traumatized.
Well, there's some falling right next to her, so we'll see what happens there. As a matter of fact, one of them is
My
falling
God.
during this turn.
Alright, Jolly.
Oh no. It's getting close.
That's not far enough. Sorry, it would have fallen this far.
Yeah. He fell at my movement speed, which is.
All right. So that's those guys. That brings us to the top of the round, and I believe someone requested a short break to get a snack.
I thought
think that was
maybe-
Yeah,
Milo.
like that was me.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we were gonna
Thanks,
get
guys.
reacquainted with the situation, and you know.
All right. So we'll take a very short break, and when we come back, we will. Milo will have been fed, and Bashina will have been
Snacks.
caught up on what's going on.
Yeah,
I mean, do you have a break screen? Or
I have one for my other stream that I'm going to use here and hope people don't notice.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay.
So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, so this is going to say Dungeon Mapster with Rogue 7. Ignore that. This is still us playing D&D.
Okay, I'm gonna get my snake.
And we're... What in the hell? There we go. Alright, we're back. I have no idea what happened there, but it's better now. We're back to play D&D. Yeah. So,
We're
Victor is finally here to join us, playing Bashino while I Chavez, and hopefully he'll roll better for Victor than I have been. Alright, Varian.
Oh, that's me.
That's
I'm gonna
you.
fuck some shit up. Okay, who's dying?
Ah! Just constant "Rah!" noises.
Okay.
Where even are you?
He's
I'm floating. Wait, where did I go?
yeah. No, where are you?
He is more than just a man.
Did
Okay,
you
so-
accidentally delete your token?
Well, yes, probably. The cat,
Well,
remember the cat
yes.
was on the keyboard. The cat.
You were
She also managed to
somewhere
close-
in this region, I believe.
Yeah, she also managed to close my whole roll 20. I flew over here. I remember being one to the left of this guy. I don't know if I was next to him or above him, but yeah, that's about accurate. We'll
Okay.
go with
Can you
that.
see and control your token?
Yes, I can.
Are
Alright.
you wide awake?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've had a
We
little
can't
bit of
say
luck.
that. That's copyright infringement.
Oh shit! We might
No, no,
actually
no.
get dinged on that on YouTube.
Up to 15 seconds of it, and also you can claim.
Well, we won't get DMCA'd on Twitch, but YouTube's algorithm would totally pick up. I'm
And
wide
wide
awake.
awake.
Oh my god, incredible.
It's awful. Like
Yeah.
the
They get 3 seconds of a song. It's like this is the symphony. It's like, no, it's the soundtrack for Final Fantasy IX. It's this specific song. Here's the link. No, it's not.
There she is. Kona's back.
But-
Okay, so I'm gonna fly. Let's see.
Tail. She's
All the way up here.
okay.
Let me actually check that. Oh yeah, easy.
That would evoke an attack of opportunity from that dude you're flying past.
He's dead. Oh wait, this guy?
Yes, this guy, the guy next to Flamey Boy.
Who said I did it in a straight line? I'm
Go
a
on,
whole
you just
20
showed
feet
me.
under my max.
Okay.
Wide awake.
I'm wide awake. I was like a
Alright, I'm
star.
gonna fly around this guy
Terrific. Sounds great.
by going here and then here. Wait, actually.
I trust you. You're fine.
Yeah. Is this far enough away from him, or is that too close?
You're fine. That's far enough.
just to be on the up and up. I'm
I
gonna move
appreciate it.
myself. I'm gonna move myself over here because I think I can make that without crossing his path. Well, I'm gonna shoot down at him. So I'm gonna cast
Okay.
Eldritch
Shoot at him.
Blast.
And that's a hit.
Goes down for good measure.
Well, the first one did it, but the second
Nice.
one just turned him crispy.
Whiff. Oh,
Crisp.
okay. Extra sizzle.
Yeah. So tell us how that looked. man.
Unlimited crispiness.
I mean, I think, we got a 6-second window. I flew up past him, and kind of as I passed him, I extended my hands below me and unleashed this horrendous blast. Let's say one from each hand. And he kind of convulsed in his harness as if he was seizing. He just continued to convulse. He's still there convulsing, actually. He's dead, but he's still twitching because he just got shot.
Sounds dangerous twitching on Twitch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. You got anything else for us?
No.
Then Bashino, however, do you follow up?
Yes, so I'm kind of looking. He just died. I'm pretty satisfied about that. I turn to Panacea and I ask, are my hands free?
Yes, both sides are locked. The mechanisms are both engaged. Everyone's hands are currently free.
Fantastic. Now that I know this, thank you very much.
I just say,
Hey, is there something in my hands?
where her hands are.
I've been gone a long time. Okay,
I don't know
Um,
what to do with my hands.
I'm not sure what to do. Just
Are you for real, man?
I put him down. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and attack this. Clicking. Just hold down
There you go. All
that guy.
right, I'm assuming you're
My-
using your longbow.
That's right. Lombo's ready to go.
Roll to hit.
Rolling it.
Oh, it doesn't hit.
Wow. What a miss.
He's not particularly wide awake.
Wide awake? Okay, well, kind of standing there, kind of confused. I think that's my turn.
You get 2 attacks per action, though.
I do?
Yes, so if you look under your actions, under all, the red word action next to it says attacks per action 2.
Oh, fantastic. So I can try again.
You can.
All right, so I lock and load. I give a little wink and I try again.
I appreciate the wink. That's a big hit right there. Show me some damage.
All right. That's more like it.
Yes.
Okay. So it didn't register there, but it's a 5.
5 it is.
7, sorry. 5 plus 2.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm not mathy, so. Well, that's just enough to kill him dead. Tell us about it.
Okay, yes. So, like the arrow, like the camera or us, like we're following this arrow, like as it's going through. Like he's kind of just like swinging there, like he looks to his right, and right between his eyes, it just kind of just.
I'm picturing
Straight
some
through.
Fallout type stuff here.
Yeah, that's right. He lets go, plummets to the ground.
Well,
Snow was falling.
His blade device is locked in, so he's not going to fall, but he will dangle.
He is dangling.
Dangle.
That's right.
He lets his
Silently.
dangle in the snow.
Yep.
Ooh.
And his eyes are still open, and I feel like he's looking right at me.
There's these hollow, glassy eyes just staring
Hollow
right at
glassy
you.
eyes. That's right.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Not that we've ever seen that before. So this guy here is without weapon and no longer encumbered by people on top of him. So he is going to wrap down as fast as he can to the ground. Movement speed 30, move time and a half. He's actually going to dash. He's going to go down as fast as he can, slowing his propeller right before he hits the ground. And use his interaction to pick up his weapon. He is no longer unarmed. And that brings us to Perseus.
Does it look like the guy that just went down the rope, like he's about to attack Jolly?
It looks like he picked up his weapon.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to shuffle
I'm gonna
past
hook
Frank.
up, shuffle,
We're gonna kind of shimmy.
hook up, stand up, shuffle
'Cause
to the
I'm-
door, jump right out
Oh.
and count to 4.
Airborne.
Shoot, don't open
Hold
wide.
on.
Oh,
I
no.
got a reserve
Why can't
by
I move
my
my
side.
character? Okay, I'm in select mode.
If that one should fail me too, look
Try and
out
move your
below. I'm
character.
a coming
Well,
through.
I can't move my character.
Oh my heck. You
I'm on
people.
select.
What do you
Perseus,
mean,
Perseus.
you people?
I mean you people. You players. Players are the devil.
Hell.
Don't hate the players.
I don't hate the game.
I hate all
Oh.
things.
Gotta hate something.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
I'm going to delete you and bring you back. I hate neither you nor the game. I get irritated with the platform. We love you,
Yeah.
Roll20.
I have to restart
Mhm.
Roll20 like a couple times just
Alright.
during a game. Anyways, okay, cool. So I shuffle past Frank. So now he's the target of the
Just let me
enemy.
know if you can move it.
Oh, yes, I can.
Lovely.
So, but even though I moved, I'm still in range of my psychic blades for
Yes,
the guy
yes,
to
you
my
are.
left. Once I span out, I will click him. So that guy. So I'm gonna attack him with both my blades. So we're gonna do
Make sure you click the Dex one.
yes. God, Dex.
Won't do it. Ooh, that's a hit.
That's good.
Nice.
Okay. Offhand as well.
Mhm.
Shoo.
Oh, that one misses. But he's currently clutching his head and screeching. Ah, it hurts. Something like that, you know.
That's what screeching sounds like. to you?
Look, I'm only moderately expressive today. I apologize. I will emote further in
Drugs.
future sessions. I'm actually not taking my drugs.
That's why I said
'cause-
you need more drugs.
No.
Yes.
No.
Hugs, not drugs.
Anthony
drugs
Twist
and hugs.
wants us to yes, we can in fact stream this game. Sorry, someone on the stream asking if we can stream it, and we can because we are right now. Perseus,
You're
what are you
watching
up
it at the
to?
moment. That's it. I'm done.
Okay, then that brings us to Frankie. Are you going to Hollywood yet?
No.
Bummer.
Let's see. Oh, Jesus, that's not what I wanted to have happen. Click. 80. Attack. Ooh. Is it disadvantage for range if it's outside of the minimum area?
Yeah, so if it's like 40, 120, if it's higher than 40 but less than 120, it's disadvantage.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Let's see, how far is this guy out? So I have 30 feet to 120. Would that be disadvantage for this guy over here?
Yes.
Oh, that's sad. I'm gonna shoot the asshole down at the bottom in that case, because there's really no difference.
No, he's within 120, so.
It's thinking about rolling.
You know what? I think. Which roll am I looking at? Take the first one.
Technically,
26.
well, wouldn't it be the second one?
Okay.
It has one more damage.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you know what? Does a sneak account tack on this? Because is he expecting a crossbow thing to come flying from above?
Well, you would have to be stealthed, and so you have not tried to do anything stealthy.
In that case, it's definitely going to be the lower roll. So 6.
Well, that doesn't hit. I'm kidding. It does.
No, 6 damage.
No, I meant the 20 doesn't hit, but it actually
Mhm.
does. He takes the 6 damage as a random arrow comes piercing from the sky and kind of grazes his shoulder. Oh dear, my ear.
Oh dear, my ear.
Anything else, Frank?
No, Frank's just gonna kind of make another one of those Ron Swanson giggles.
All right, Panacea, talk to me.
All right. Well.
Oh, you were rolling at disadvantage. That's why.
Yes.
What is wrong? I'm sorry. I had to get up super early for another graphics card launch, and
That
so
you didn't get a graphics
that I
card?
didn't get a graphics card. I'm so pissed about this.
Rip.
Anyway, Panacea, what do you got?
Well, Flamey Boy's sad because his friend went away, so he's gonna try and make friends with another dude. So I'm gonna cast him over here.
What's your
Boy.
casting range?
80.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
So he's excited because he's got a new friend again.
Not for long.
And so
Oh, God.
he's excited. He's very excited. But
I like murdering
he's
people.
gonna try and kiss him for 30 or for 13. Sorry. 13 hit.
Do you not
Yeah,
realize
that'll
he's
be a
killing
hit.
his friends?
Probably not.
So he's kissing him and he kisses him for 8.
Oof. He's looking pretty rough. He just had flaming skull suction off his face, latch on for a minute. So he's got these burns all over his face. Looks like maybe some inhalation burns. He's got arrows sticking out of him, a couple other injuries. He doesn't look like he's long for this world.
Well, I think I'm gonna try and help him with his pincushion look. Make him look a little more Hellraiser-ish.
God.
So
Primo. That's quality.
You've
That's exactly-
opened the box.
Oh, God.
Has anyone actually
Yeah.
seen
Yeah.
that? Okay, alright, cool.
I think everyone who was born in the 90s had to see Hellraiser because it was just like, it was always that weird VHS case. And you're
Right?
like,
Alright.
I gotta try
aging
this.
myself. I was born in the 80s.
that's okay.
Okay.
I'm right there with you, buddy.
88?
88.
81.
What's up?
Hey, well, there it is.
Also, young, so youthful.
Happy old man time. KD, you killed him.
Oh, cool. So yeah, Hellraiser. I just wanted to add another little pin to his Hellraiser look.
Well, you pulled it off. Which one of you is Esglache? None of you?
Oh.
All right, cool.
That might be my partner.
No.
That's another person from 88. So, old people unite. What's up?
Oh,
that is,
okay.
that is my
I was-
friend watching.
Yeah.
You have a friend?
I have a friend, believe it or not.
I'm jealous. How'd you do that?
Like I begged him to come on. Yeah.
I usually pay my friends.
Yeah.
I put the link to my partner while he's stuck driving in circles.
Definitely watch Twitch while you're driving in circles. I think that's a great idea.
No, so he's a
Do you
street
not?
cleaner, and he'll do like empty parking lots. So he's going to like a quarter a mile an hour, basically.
Love it.
That's the greatness that we all need.
Yeah, like
Well-
he can walk faster than how he moves.
I love it. Escalache, we're glad you're a friend viewing a friend. We're all friends that view friends from time to time.
Yo,
So
we're friends.
that's
You're
awesome.
welcome to friend us and view us. Just don't view my friends.
That got really weird really quick.
Yeah, I kind of just started rambling. Ignore 90% of what I say.
I do. Yes.
All right.
Sorry, I just caught a really super cool Pokemon.
What'd you
which
get?
one?
Playing Pokemon right now?
He's always playing Pokemon.
Boy!
That's one thing you
No,
have
how
to
do you-
learn about him.
Were you in a raid?
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
was
there,
awesome.
there's a whole channel for this.
God.
What?
Wow.
Also,
Oh, get
Uh,
up.
Nice.
good
Wait,
stats.
I
good
hate you.
stats.
Get out of here.
I'll send you both the Discord for it.
Thank you. Varian,
So upset.
what are you up to right now, my man?
Oh, I'm still thinking about Pokemon. That's what Varian's doing.
Varian's got to catch them all.
He's enchanted and viewing a distant land that has nothing to do with this one. Okay, no, he's flying up an ice wall. He just fucked up this dude here.
Bet he did.
I don't even actually have to move closer because my range is ridiculous. Yeah, that is 1/3 of my range approximately. So I'm just going to hover, extend my arms in the downward direction, and do my job, which is administer force lightning.
That'll hit.
That'll do, pack.
And one more for good luck.
All right, 22
Got
damage.
some crispy fried punks on the battlefield.
Yeah, he takes it in stride. He looks hurt. He looks a little shocked. What hair is left is kind of standing up on end. He's kind of twitching, and his left leg is dragging behind him a little bit, but he's still moving forward.
I am thoroughly impressed with his fortitude. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for that. So since I kind of hit him from above, I imagine that 10-foot knockback isn't going to come into effect. I'm kind of above and to the right. Also, quick question for the DM, aside from current whatever. If I hit him twice, does the knockback affect him twice?
Depends if you hit him simultaneously or one after the other. Because then you would have to re-hit after he moved back the 10 feet, then you'd have to hit him again.
Interesting.
Watch out.
It is a second attack, so we would have to keep that into. Actually, is it a second attack? No, it's just a second bolt, I think. How it's written.
So then, if it's all considered one thing, then the knockback would only happen twice.
Okay, I'll read a little bit more.
Yeah, I'll double
then-
check and we can confer later.
Okay.
But since you did attack him from above and at an angle, I'll let you choose if you want him to be knocked prone or move back 5 feet.
Oh, I want him to hit the ground. I think that's pretty realistic, right?
I would think so. All
Yeah.
right.
That's where he is.
So he is knocked prostrate. Not to be confused with prostrate, not to be confused with prostate.
Unless you want it to be.
You already confused us.
He's laying down.
All right, I'm gonna yell to my friends, save Jolly, finish him, and I'm gonna do some scouting.
Finish him.
I'm gonna go this direction. I don't know. That's probably approximately my move thing.
Sure, why not?
It's actually significantly less, or I would be more worried about it. But that's my turn.
Sounds great. Bashino, talk to me.
Yes. Okay, so it kind of looks like there's no more bad guys. Am I wrong?
No, Jolly's
there's-
in danger.
So yeah,
That's why I yelled at you. My goodness.
Did you not know about my ears? They don't work.
ears, what are those?
What are those? Okay.
Where am I?
Yes, I see the baddie. Jolly is in danger. Shooting my longbow.
shoot that longbow. Don't get an nat
Look.
1, you'll kill Jolly.
Like locking and loading and firing. Here we go. Yes.
No.
Alright, and a longbow is 150, 600, so that's within range. That is a hit, 10 damage.
Yay!
Good job,
Hey.
buddy.
He takes like Boromir.
God
He's
damn,
down
Mr.
and he just rips it out and starts
Just-
sitting back up.
Wow.
But you get 2 attacks per turn.
That's right. So I look at him, kind of impressed, but I just kind of lock and load, you know. And I am gonna fire again.
That's a second arrow.
Show me the damage.
It's getting toasty over here.
Show me the damage.
Interesting. So like the first time it didn't, or like it showed on roll 20, but this time it did not. 7.
7. Oh man, he's looking pretty bad right now. He's not even bothering to pull this arrow out. He's just kind of laying there on the ground, kind of panting. He drags himself to his feet, picks up his dog tags. Come on. Sorry, I'm still not proficient with left-hand mouse.
It's okay.
And he steps over here, and he's going to take a big swing at Jolly
Oh,
with his great axe.
God.
Oh. Well, that's a hit.
Wait, so he actually didn't die to 2 different longbow hits?
No, and 2 force lightning hits. He has a minuscule amount of health left, but he is still around.
This is like the thickest boy.
He's pretty thick.
Well, he only took 1 hit before he hit the ground.
It's just thighs.
One,
he was a
maybe
little
2.
lower, yeah.
And he was kind of shielded by all the bodies that were on top of him.
But, bottoms
I'm so sorry, Jolly. I'm just going to say that in advance. Oh, no, I'm not that sorry. He hits Jolly with his great axe, leaving a giant gash across her chest, and she screams out in pain and falls to the ground, moaning and quivering as he stands triumphantly, shouting in a language that... Anybody speak Elvish?
I do.
Yes.
That a few of you understand. Those who speak Elvish, you understand him as screaming, all the unworthy shall perish. You've chose the wrong patron, the wrong master, and you will pay. Only he's screaming it. He's angry. He's not happy. All right,
So-
Perseus.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out my short bow. I think I have to do a disadvantage.
From
but
that
I think it'll
range, yes.
Still... Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna aim it at the guy.
That's a hit.
Attacking
That's
Jolly.
damage, and he's gone.
Oh,
Don't you have to roll again?
I don't need to roll twice.
Oh yeah, you do need to roll twice.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, please do. I'm
Say
I'm
this
here.
is
I
too-
promise.
Ah!
Yay!
Okay.
He still is dead.
All right, talk to me. How'd it happen?
I'm gonna just yell for Jolly and then don my short bow and then just let it
Have
it
a
rip.
jump.
Jolly through the air and
And as your
It's in the
arrow, as your arrow comes flying through the air and buries itself in him, he falls to the ground. A final scream on his lips, burbling away, undiscernible. Blah!
Blood right onto Jolly.
What do you want blood on Jolly?
I don't
No
know.
blood on Jolly. Not from that angle.
Only her
Damn it.
blood.
Plenty of blood on Jolly from Jolly.
Uh,
That poor elf.
and as sounds of the last bodies hitting the ground, so that's what this guy's doing. Boom. As the last sounds of the bodies hitting the ground fade, all you can hear is the wind and the creaking of the ropes and Jolly's piteous moans. Oh, Santa.
Since Frank is kind of like a little bit of a rocky type creature, he's gonna jump over to this rope grab onto it, and he's got rock hands, so rope burn say no to you. And he's just gonna scooch down and essentially plummet with this body that's harnessed in, and he's just gonna have it essentially ride down to the bottom with him and use it as a cushion to soften his blow.
Yeah, that is so Frank. I'll let you do it.
All right. So as I said, Frank kind of reaches over, hearing the pitiful cries of Jolly, his little helper elf. And as he grabs on, he begins to kind of do a small, not very quick, but it's twirling as he's holding on due to the momentum. And he crashes into this initial elf corpse, kind of elbowing down the harness lock and then riding the corpse under his feet, sort of like a skateboard on a fun little kid's toy slide. And as he gets down to the bottom, the head just crushes under Frank's immense weight, and he walks over to Jolly and does whatchamacallit, one of
High
my
five?
touchy things. Oh yeah, so he high fives Jolly, and with that high five,
Oh,
sorry,
Santa!
that just got me out of fucking nowhere. He does a lay on hands for 5
Oh, wow, Santa! They always did say that Mrs. Claus said you had a magic touch, but I had no idea.
I'm immune to disease, Jolly, and I'm gonna with like a carabiner hook Jolly back into my like a little belt that I have, and then start climbing back up to where the platform is on the left side.
Okay,
So I'll take my time while the other team interacts with
terrific.
Jolly on
What
my
are the
back.
rest of you up to?
Just watching
Fine,
this
let's
amazing
go.
feat by Frank.
Yeah, seriously.
No one's noticing the flying fucking warlock? Okay.
I'm just going to peep over the edge for real. Like I mean,
Alright.
maybe it'll take me a minute to get there. So let's say
Oh, not even that.
I'm waiting for
It'll
some
take
other
you
people.
12 seconds to get there.
This is true, but
Hey, Bashino, do you want to start pushing up this thing that
Shino
we're
doesn't
on?
even know where the fuck he
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Are you guys just gonna
He
let
doesn't know
Frank
it's
climb the
hanging out.
entire cliff, or are you guys gonna let him get to the platform?
Frank can
Ah!
climb it. He's
Like
fine
I feel
with
like the platform is in his way, actually.
Yeah, we want to get out of his way.
I mean, if
Definitely.
Frank climbs, will he get to the platform before the platform reaches the top? Like, what are the just speed differences?
Well,
That's a good
the
question.
platform speed is 20, and it will be half of Frank's movement speed.
it. Yeah, so it'd be well if I'm
Bye,
dashing.
Frank.
Technically, I'd be at 30.
So if you dash up the rope, then you would move faster.
Frank essentially he took the bottom piece of the rope, he looped it in onto his foot, and he has the exact proper holds to essentially free rope climb up at a very quick pace, just making sure that he's not jostling Jolly too much as he continues upwards.
No, we wouldn't want to jostle Jolly. That would
Not
just
any
not
more
be
than
jovial.
Jolly's been jowled. So Frank's just gonna keep on slowly moving up.
All right. Well, as you guys continue to climb, you can see the top nearing. You can see you're nearing the top, and as
Oh
you
wow, weird.
bear with me, I apologize. Neil, I'm mildly retarded. Okay.
No, I moved it.
Wait.
With my mind.
Doo-doo-doo. All right, you guys get to the top, and you see high castle walls going as far as you can see from left to right, but directly ahead of you, you see a small gap in the wall. And as you pass through it, you find yourself here.
Oh, what?
What the fuck
Oh,
is this?
what is this?
You find yourself in
What?
what looks like some sort of courtyard of a giant castle. The giant castle that you saw on top of the plateau is now directly in front of you.
As Frank enters the door, he goes, "Where's Jolly?"
Jolly's behind you. She'll catch up.
Okay.
You
She
see
was attached to me.
what appears to be a runway, and a sleigh of sorts being loaded up with bags, a conveyor belt system running off into the castle, depositing all sorts of different knickknacks and items here. Across from you guys, you see what looks like a little bit of a barn or maybe a stables.
I have bad news, Brandon.
What?
Black.
Huh?
It's solid black for me.
Oh god damn
Why is it always you?
Not always. It wasn't me last time. I had Santa Town like just fine.
Every time.
Frank's gonna want to look at where these items are coming from.
Panacea, can you see now?
You're good.
Great.
Oh yeah, I want to do some investigating. I want to see what's in the bags.
All right.
Frank just kind of wants to see where this thing is coming and doing things because he's
Frank.
interested in a thing that is producing knives and maces and morning stars. And
So Frank,
daggers.
you see that the conveyor belt does indeed go toward the castle, and it seems to enter the castle. Where it meets the actual castle, it's like this plastic sheeting, like you see in like a butcher shop or something, comes down. And so you can't quite see through it, but it's definitely somewhere you can pass through. However, the conveyor is not actively moving.
Well, there is a half elf running around here very fast.
All right. Which one of you all is running around like crazy?
Probably
That's
me.
Jesse.
Perseus,
Like
what
a
are you doing?
crackhead.
Okay, so I
Wah,
went.
wah, wah.
I went north, right here,
Uh-huh.
to kind of peek in.
Sure.
Let's say I'm being stealth.
Well, let's go ahead and roll stealth.
Okay.
Frank will consequently do the same.
And while you guys are rolling stealth, I believe someone named Varian was looking in bags.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay, roll investigation for me.
Frank is not particularly stealthy.
No, it doesn't look like it.
It's that
But
fucking
it
math
looks
play.
like
Mine
Perseus
roll?
is quite stealthy.
Of course
Where's
I
my
am.
body?
Really? I didn't even see a fucking roll.
It
Oh,
rolled,
yeah,
but
we
it
go
didn't
with these
show on
bags.
the.
Sure.
Oh.
What was it? 14? Do you want me to roll again?
No, you're fine.
Investigation. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
boo.
just gonna
I'm
kind
not
of
very
peek
good
in.
at that one.
Frank stubs his
Yeah.
toe and yells, "Fuck!" as he's walking behind Perseus.
It's
I
very
investigated
loud.
the fuck out of these bags.
You did with that 19. I'm gonna let them know what's going on, then I'll come back to you, Varian.
Okay.
All right, Perseus, as you come up there, you see, like I said, that plastic sheeting hanging down, but you definitely see the conveyor goes through a hole that's maybe 3 foot tall, maybe 4 foot tall, by about 5 feet wide. So it's definitely something you could sneak through. You also see an actual door here.
Frank wants to see if he can like push the rollers or whatever, because it looks like it's rollers that are going.
It's actually more of a think of it like tank treads.
Gotcha. So they don't easily go in either direction.
No, but when it's activated, it will circulate.
So they're not
Frank's
actively
gonna-
moving. Sorry.
Frank's gonna just start low crawling on it.
All right, well, Frank's doing that. I'm going to jump back down here to the guys who are investigating. With that 19, you find an array of toys. You find a couple dolls, a Jack in the Box, a shuriken, some C4, a baseball bat, a Morning Star, a football helmet, a couple of daggers, you know, a little bit of everything.
What the fuck is wrong with these kids?
There wasn't actually C4. Please don't try and take explosives.
Boo.
I mean, you willed it into.
Yeah, I
existence.
did. I did, didn't I? It is not necessarily C4. It is the same substance that was on the train.
It's like a fake cigarette. It's a candy C4. You can eat it.
It's full of Fun Dip.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh, watch out. That's good.
Do I see anything of significant value, or is it all just like kind of common type?
Very common. Nothing that really stands out to you.
Super common. Unfortunate. Okay. Well, I still have this fancy flight thing going. Unless we waste a bunch of time, I just checked to make sure it lasts for 10 minutes. We had, I don't know, 2.5 minutes of combat, and we're still chit chatting and having a good time. So I got a few more minutes of flight.
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah. I was wondering if I could perhaps fly up, like straight up, and see what is on the walls of said castle.
You most definitely can. While you're flying up, Panacea and Bashino, what are you guys doing?
I was
Just
also
like-
investigating, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
What?
Katie, we can't hear you.
I was also investigating, and I got a 22.
Definitely, you found the same stuff.
Yeah, I figured. So it sounds like a Merry Christmas.
It does. Bashino, what are you up to?
Yeah, I'm kind of hanging around like Jolly, and I want to kind of ask like Jolly. So, like, what do you make of all this?
Jolly is just slack-jawed. She's staring at the castle. She's staring around. She's literally drooling, and her eyes are glimmering. She's,
Is it a
I-
bacterial infection or
made
amazement?
I made it to Santa's castle!
You sure did, yeah. Yeah, we're here. Okay, so
She's
kind of,
excited.
yeah, like I think I'm just gonna move around the sled over here.
All right. And while you're moving that way, Frank, you are able to low crawl in there, and you see what you see. I'm not necessarily going to describe it to everybody else.
Take me into the place where the place is.
What do you mean, take you into the place where the place is?
Look where I am, and you'll know what I mean.
Okay, got it.
I'm trying not to tell people.
Yeah. Check, Roger. Helps if actually I don't even have your token on that board yet.
Oh, what the fuck?
It'll take me 2 seconds. See, that's where I didn't expect you guys to get, but I wanted a minute to prep it, so it is ready for you.
I just want to peek.
All right.
I'm about to do some peeking. I'm just gonna wait for
just
you
a
to
taste.
advise me how to do that.
All right, Frank. This is what you see. Don't go running around till I come back to, because I got to jump back over with the other folks.
I'm just gonna roll my stealth and wait for other people to do things.
Terrific. Perseus, what are you up to?
Currently fixing my monitor because I decided to just turn off, I guess.
You are moderately stealthy, Frank.
Thank you. I like being moderate.
Sorry, hold on. I'm having technical.
That's all right. We'll come
Right
back
now.
to you.
Okay.
All right, back down to Varian, who is flying up. As you're flying
Yes!
straight up, you see that while there were windows, like full windows on the bottom floor, there's only a second story to this castle that you can see. Each story seems to be about 12 to 15 feet tall, though, so it's fairly decent sized building. The windows on the second story are very narrow, almost like slits. And as you're flying by them, you can see they're actually barred laterally across the inside. Closer inspection of the windows on the first floor also show that they seem to be barred on the inside.
Did they just switch?
What?
I said, did they just switch?
No, just if you look at the windows on the lower end.
Oh no, I mean Jesse moved positions. In
Oh,
my-
are you talking about in Zoom?
yeah, in Zoom.
Did my Zoom switch?
Oh,
no,
okay.
Victor turned his camera off.
Did you say I could see the top?
At the very top of the castle, it just looks like it comes to a pitched roof made of some sort of stone. And maybe some sort of
Do I see
stone
any
tile.
access points? Did you say I might be able to access a second floor window?
So the second floor windows look like they're about this wide and laterally barred on the inside.
Oh, I thought that was the first floor. Okay.
The first floor, they're a little bit wider, the windows are, but they're also barred.
Well, that was fun. I guess I'll, having gleaned nothing, can I peek in? I can peek through, I guess, right? Because there's bars. But...
Yeah, absolutely.
Right,
So
well, I'm already all the way up there. Let's look through the second floor window.
looking through windows on the second floor, you see a series of rooms. I'm going to assume you choose to look through several of them, yes?
Yeah, a couple. Anything within reason.
Yeah, so you see a hallway. You see a couple of rooms with doors in that hallway. Flying around, you see what looks like a very large personal spa room or fancy latrine of some sort, and a library.
Those all sound lovely. I'm excited to explore these places. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of just float around the perimeter. If you can kind of trace where I'm going.
Sure.
I'm gonna kind of, try to join the rest of my party, but
Okay.
I think it's somebody else's turn to tell us what they're
And
doing.
whilst you're floating, Panacea, talk to me.
Can't hear you.
Uh,
Now we can, a little bit.
windows down in this realm.
What about the windows?
Your windows are down in this realm?
Like, I know they've got bars, but I still want to look through them.
Absolutely. So peering through the windows, it looks like they look like they're stained glass, but they're so thickly painted that you can't actually see into them.
Okay.
It's unfortunate. They look like they might glow very prettily at night, but
Okay.
Perseus, we skipped you since you were having issues, and then we'll come back to Bashino.
Okay. So is this conveyor belt moving?
It is not.
Can I do a perception check for a just look around for anything that could activate? the conveyor belt?
Absolutely. Roll perception.
I'm just imagining her turning it on and Frank coming back out. Get back.
You
Frank went in?
you don't find
Oh.
anything that looks like it would activate this mechanism.
Okay. I'm just gonna go in then.
Okay,
Stealthily.
there you go.
Because Frank already went in.
He did go
Where is
in.
Frank? Oh. That's his
Frank's
failure.
somewhere.
Oh yeah, sorry. Let me move his token out of the way. He is not there anymore.
Damn it, Jesse! You're not supposed to tell people what you see.
All right.
Wow, Jesse.
I mean, what's that?
All right. Well, she heads inside.
Okay.
Bashino, what do you got for me?
You're muted, Victor.
Thank you. Yeah, so they're over there, and we're over here. So I'm just gonna keep on moving, following Panacea. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jesse. Are we boring you?
No.
Jolly realizes people are getting inside of Santa's castle, and she just runs for it. She is so excited. She wants to get into the castle too.
Wow, I feel like this way is probably not an entrance.
Okay, so wait. Now that I'm on this side of the thing, do I see any other entrances? Because I'm not trying to crawl through that thing when I can fly.
So you did see them go through the conveyor. You see that there is a door here, and you also noted a very grand entrance door over around the other side. What could be the front?
Okay.
Never go in the front door.
Rattle this one, maybe?
What's that?
Can I check the door?
You're just gonna fiddle with it a little bit. Give it a little shake-a-do.
It is locked.
Whatever. It is. Oh, okay. But it's like ground level. It's reachable.
Yes,
by
it is
the-
ground level.
I feel like an Eldritch Blast would open that.
I feel like my Eldritch Blast specifically tonight could open a lot of things.
Don't
I really just wanted to scoop up the elf and like fly through something, but I don't think I can do that through the conveyor belt slot. That was my only.
I
You're
mean,
kind of skinny. I feel you could do it.
if you were going fast enough, it would keep your feet behind you. You'd be able to get right through.
Would that be like a dexterity plus athletics plus acrobatics check?
So I would only make it an acrobatics check.
You have to strengthen your core. Calisthenics.
No worries, got you, fam. I can do this. Yeah, I
You gotta do what your cat's
I
doing.
could see the excitement in Jolly's eyes as she started to rush toward. I just wanted to help her get there faster. I got excited. I got caught up in the excitement. That's all.
Okay.
Can I make that happen? Can I
Please
scoop
do.
up Jolly?
Just give me an acrobatics check. Let's see
I
what
will-
happens.
I will acrobatics check. Hopefully not bounce her poor little face off of the belt.
You scoop her up, and you very gracefully zip right through there. Well, she lets out this little delighted whee!
This is the stuff that
was
like
the wrong
is
one.
made of.
And
This
she'll
stuff.
be right next to you. All right. I'm going to assume the two that are still outside are moving very rapidly along the conveyor belt to disappear in the same direction everyone else is.
That
Very
is
much so.
what I was gonna do.
Move on.
So
All right.
this
Well,
is-
you guys are moving toward the conveyor belt. I'm going to go hang out with Frank for a minute.
Yeah, this is a Frank show for a moment.
This is a Frank show for a moment.
So I guess can I monologue with you on this?
Yeah, you want to
Is that-
jump in the Discord chat, or do you
Oh
want to talk
yeah,
here?
I forgot that's a thing. We can
Yeah.
Discord chat it,
All right. So I'm going to mute on here.
and I'll mute myself as well.
Sorry,
Wait,
guys.
what's happening?
For the rest of us.
don't know.
Are they like doing a fusion? Are they becoming?
No, so you guys aren't here in the room where I am, so I can't.
Oh, okay, I got it.
So we
It's
can't
preventing
meta.
metagaming as much as possible. So I'm gonna mute myself again.
All right, Frank. What's up?
Yeah, well, I just off my knife.
So
just
as
so-
I'm up here,
You just made that
I
right
mean,
now.
as I'm looking at it,
Like,
it
so
seems
at the
pretty
beginning, it
empty
says, like, that far
for a castle.
from the bottom.
So it does.
Uh,
It seems
Oh,
eerily
wow.
empty. You do hear some echoing voices off in
And
this
it's before it hits
direction.
the body, so, like, it was,
You
like,
hear
this
some
much
echoing
when I
voices
started.
distantly, and sounds like laughter a little bit closer. But it
like
does
it.
seem very
Wait, I'm gonna
strange
show
that
you
the
something.
kitchen is fully stocked but completely empty, and you hear no noise coming from the north.
Can I recognize that the laughter is similar to that of Christmas
I only know how to
Town,
knit a scarf.
or if it
but I don't
sounds
even think I know
similar
how to, like,
in
knit it
tone and
anymore, but
treble
my
to
mom
the
knits, and my grandmother.
guy
but
who
this sweater, I
said that
think
my
I went on a
testicles hadn't dropped.
It
weeks
definitely
ago.
sounds
But she knit
deeper
this
than
whole
anything you would have
sweater.
heard in Christmas
That's
Town.
lovely.
It's
I
awesome.
know.
Kind of sweater in
Okay,
the
and
ears.
I'm hearing nothing from this
Yeah,
upper
I
area though.
can't do
It's all
anything
coming
intricate
from
like
this
that, but
direction.
even just
You
a
hear the
well,
roaring of the
scarf is really simple,
fires. You
but
hear the drip of what
super
might be a
meditative.
sink.
So if
That's
you
about
learn
it.
how to do
knit.
traces,
Okay.
you can do this. It's
And
all
is
the
that the
only
conveyor
extra
belt that
step
I
you
see
did
at
is
the
just
end
the
there?
rib.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it
knit
looks like the
purl,
conveyor
and then I
belt
did
goes
crease,
winding
so
up the
just knit two
stairway
together.
that is over in that
Like-
direction.
Okay.
I did like
Um,
cast on 120, and then like
So
every
Frank's
like
gonna
18
like hunker
stitches,
down
I'd
for
knit
a
two
second
together,
and try
and then I
and
just kept that
like
chain going up. So
listen
it's got this
very
cool, like,
closely towards that
spiral
direction.
pattern to it.
Whoa,
See
we
if
can
he
hear you
can-
so well right now. Can you eat your
11?
computer every time you talk?
What is happening?
You
Oh,
hear.
sorry,
Gotta
I can
eat
still
it.
hear fucking Milo
Yeah.
stuff, so
Get
it's
it?
confusing me.
Get
No.
in there.
But yeah, so
Just
Oh god.
Yeah. Can you
so
put
hearing
pom-poms
you
to it?
guys while I'm talking to Jordan is the best thing ever. I just
Sorry.
absolutely love. Can you eat your computer every time? It made me very happy. So please carry on. Thank you. So you
Jesus
definitely
Christ.
hear a few
I could do
distinct
that.
voices,
does that make you
Um,
happy
Perfect.
now?
but you're having difficulty ascertaining much more than that.
Clearly. I'm thrilled.
And
I
other
also
than the
just
fact that it
naming
was
these
quote
off,
unquote
this is, like,
deeper than
tedious.
anything I would have heard in Christmas Town, is there
I think it looks
any
fantastic.
tonal similarity to the guys that we just murdered?
You think that they might be of similar racial
Oh,
makeup?
there's one of my Switch games.
Well, actually,
Gushino,
so
you didn't
the
get to
people in
meet
Christmas
Kona,
Town,
I don't
they
think.
weren't
I don't
speaking
think you were
Elvish,
here for
were
all
they?
the kitty
No,
cams.
they were all speaking common.
No, he's
And
not
none of
listening.
those guys. Well,
Victor!
I don't know. I guess one of them did speak Elvish. The other one spoke
What's
normal.
up?
It seems
I
like.
love
So
Here.
they've all
Did you get to
spoken
meet Kona?
common to
Like,
you,
I did,
except for
yeah.
that one time and one
Oh, okay.
screamed
Yeah,
at
man.
another elf
Just
in
had to make
Elvish.
sure. Everything has to be about
Do I
her,
hear any
otherwise I'm not
Elvish?
living
You
my
don't.
life properly.
Okay.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
no, like it's a beautiful cat. She kind of like reminds me. Is it a she or he?
Frank's gonna
Oh,
go
she-
back downstairs to try and.
Yeah,
Go
she reminds me
upstairs.
of,
Get the group.
You're downstairs
our
right
cat.
now.
It's kind of like her.
Oh, I thought I went up.
No, you
Uh,
went the D stair down.
Okay.
I think
She's
So
it's,
is this? I'm on the bottom
switched
floor
into-
essentially.
Yes.
You're in the basement.
mirroring Jordan's
Okay.
movements.
I'm gonna
Oh,
I'm gonna
really? That's
mark
what's
up
happening.
and then I think you said what's his name?
Waiting for him to notice and start doing inappropriate hand gestures.
Not Panacea, but shit. Perseus was walking down as well, right?
She was getting
I was gonna
close.
see how
She
long
didn't
it
come
took
down, or
him.
he
Okay.
was getting close, didn't come down yet. Are you headed back up?
So
Okay,
yeah, I'm
well,
gonna head back up and just like I
That
want
was
to make
fun.
sure that I stop people before they jump in, type of thing.
Yeah, so
since
Kona was
there's
taking
voices.
a grooming
So
break,
you
a
should not be able
self-care
to see
break or
anything right
whatever.
now. But
Yeah,
it
what
would be.
I turned off my camera to go say hello, and then she's
How are
so
you moving
through the
precious,
walls?
I can't even.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're
I was
deleting you
laying
and
next to
bringing
her,
you
and
back.
she was taking turns
I'm
licking herself
dead!
to lick herself like 3 to 5 times, and then reach over and lick my forehead once,
There you go.
and
Try
then go back
to
to
move
cleaning
through a wall
herself.
now.
And she just did that on repeat until I came back over here.
That's my special
Fudge.
cat.
So I have a
What
nice
is
clean
going
forehead.
on?
Actually,
I
it's
mean,
probably
whatever.
gross.
I don't do it anyways.
Yeah, I'll fix it later because we're
Probably
we're
disgusting.
almost done for the night anyway.
Yeah,
So-
so I'm just
I
I
do my
guess I'm
shower
right here or
regularly.
something.
I'll fix it later. So I'm gonna let you interact, and then we'll probably call it for the night.
Yeah, just clean
All
this
right.
up again.
All right.
I'm out.
I'll see you back over there.
Bitches and hoes.
Oh wow!
All right. So Frank comes sneaking back up the stairwell. I guess
that was
since-
the stairwell that went down.
Yes, there was a stairwell that went down. I guess since most of you are inside now, I can explain. You see a very large.
Hey Frank, what was down there?
Or I won't.
Sorry.
You see a very large area. It looks like it's definitely some sort of warehouse or factory. There's a conveyor belt running the length of the entire room with tons of crates and boxes, little bits of hay and stuff strewn across the floor. But other than that, it seems really well kept up. Except there's no one here. If this is Santa's castle, why is it so devoid of life just days before Christmas? You see a few gifts here and there on the conveyor belt, a couple rooms to your north and to your east, or to your west, pardon me, but nothing else. Frank.
As Frank comes back up the stairs, he just does a shh to the group. So are we missing somebody from our group?
No, I think we're all here.
Okay, huh. I don't know why I thought we had more people. And he's just
He's gonna kind of walk over to the group and explain. So it's a basement down there. Looks like there's a kitchen, but there's no noise from the kitchen. The conveyor belt seems to go to the other side, and there's something going on over there. Some deep voices. It doesn't sound like Jolly's people. It sounds similar-ish, or more similar to not Jolly's people.
Or similar to not Jolly.
Essentially, they weren't speaking Elvish or anything, and I couldn't make out any of the words, but there were deeper voices. I don't know what they were, but we should probably proceed with caution in case there's more of those folks who were Attack on Titaning us.
And with that warning, we're going to call it.
Oh yeah, that's probably good.
But next time, we'll find out. Will our heroes be able to find out why no one's in the castle? Can they stop Krampus? Can they save Santa and Christmas? Tune in next time to find out. Before we go, we want to give a big thanks to D&D Beyond for the character sheets, the rule books, and all the other cool stuff that we get to use, to Roll20 for the virtual tabletop, to Sirenscape for these sound sets that we've been using. If you want to use this sound set that you hear now, this one is called Santa's Castle. It's made by yours truly, only on Sirenscape. Of course, we'd also like to give a big shout out to Twitch, to YouTube, to the University of Washington, and to the VA. And finally, of course, to you, our viewers. We could do this without you, but it wouldn't be quite as fun. And with that note, have a happy Thanksgiving and enjoy your long rest.
Gobble gobble!